on our coaching, we have a coaching document. Hey, 0 to 25 grand. This is what you need to do. This is what your people need to be. This is where your leads need to be at. This is how much your average sale needs to be. This is how many sales. If you want to move to 45 grand, here it is. After 45 grand, now you got to get a facility. Here's what manager you need. Here's a salesperson you need. Here's what you need for this. And so the coaching, we have an outline depending on how big that person wants to grow, or also how involved they want to be. So we look for an owner operator to start, but then at some point after, they're starting to generate some income, they can decide if they want to be part-time. And then we tell them what they need in their schedule and their staff to replace them. But that's kind of our coaching basically revolves around that document and then their goals, because we're not going to tell them what to do.
No, so I want to come back to a couple of these things you just shared. This is a lot of brilliance coming out that I see. I talk to a lot of brands, and a lot of them like, yeah, we coach all the time. We coach on process, coach on process, coach on process. The brands that really succeed in growing and helping their franchisees continue to level up year over year, they don't just quickly grow and then plateau and then increase by 3%. They grow slower than the inflation rate in this country, right? You can't have that. So the brands that do that, though, they do something similar to what you shared. And so I want to go back and highlight it, that you guys have a playbook, not just for like getting them out the door, right? That's what most franchisors have playbooks for. But you have a playbook for that that's very robust, with these 2 weeks of virtual training, the 6 weeks of live training. And then afterwards, you have a playbook for coaching from day one to get them to certain revenue marks. And then you have a coaching plan and a playbook for them to say, now, if you want to go beyond 25K a month, and to get to 45K, you got to do this. And then you got to get this. And then, but there's more. You also have a playbook to coach them. If you want to be a semi-absentee owner, this is how you become that. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then we're coaching them based off their goals. If they want to take 3 days off a week, that's up to them. If they want to sit and read books or do whatever their jam is, that's cool. If they want to work 60, 70 hours a week and have very few employees and stack tons of cash, that we're cool with that too.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to coach them based off their goals. But the phases and how many employees they need is only going to go one or two ways, depending on how active, they want to be and what their numbers are.